quick, what was the best part of Halloween as a kid? Was it dressing up in a cool costume? Was it getting crazy amounts of free candy? Was it making beautiful, lasting childhood memories? All good answers, but all wrong. The best part of Halloween as a kid was the TV specials. It's time for some spooky shit. I don't think it's hyperbolic to say that Halloween specials were at their peak during my childhood. Childhood classics like That's So Raven and Lizzie McGuire and The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody all had top-tier Halloween specials. The Lizzie McGuire one still freaks me out to this day. They turned Gordo into a bobblehead. Even regular TV shows like Roseanne and Home Improvement had great Halloween episodes, but nothing, and I mean nothing, beat the Halloween specials that cartoons gave us. When it came to spooky seasons, these cartoons put their entire dicks into it. Ed and Eddie's Boo Ha Ha, every episode of Bailey and Mandy fucking, Hey Arnold had scary ass episodes without it even being Halloween, and I'm still not okay about it. But the one-off specials, the ones that weren't part of a TV show, now those were the best. So, hop on your brooms and we'll head on over to the Fright Side and watch Scary Godmother, Halloween Spooktacular, and Scary Godmother, The Revenge of Jimmy. Based off a series of children's books, the animation style for Scary Godmother can only be described as, what the fuck? The art in the specials are pretty similar to that of the books. All the characters have very odd proportions, and some characters have whole eyes while others have little beady marbles like their French Stewart clones. It was animated by Mainframe Studios, who did the Ratchet and Clank movie, the Reboot TV show, and a metric shit ton of Barbie movies.
Hi, Barbie!
Hi, Ken!
We're introduced to our protagonist Hannah after we're introduced to a piece of candy simping after a Catwoman cosplayer.
Right!
And the star of the Sandlot 4, Sandlot. Why the fuck is there a car on your waist? Hannah's cousin is Jimmy, who's literally the devil. Okay, not literally, but he's a little shit. This kid is an asshole. He ditches his cousin, effectively traumatizing her and probably giving her PTSD. By the end of the movie, Jimmy and his friends, but especially Jimmy, get their comeuppance, and Jimmy gets a whole redemption arc in the sequel, but don't worry, we'll get there. Hannah is rescued by her scary godmother, named Scary Godmother. I don't know.
Hannah Marie! Say hello to your scary godmother!
I always felt like these movies had two protagonists. Hannah, who the audience is supposed to relate to, and Scary Godmother, who the audience is supposed to either want to be or be friends with.
And that's the greatest magic of all!
Cornball!
Did anyone else think Scary Godmother looked like Reba McEntire? Am I the only one? I can't have been the only one. Turns out she's actually modeled after the author of the books, Joe Thompson, who, by the way, was one of the artists for Sandman. Neil Gaiman's Sandman. So, there's that. Atmospherically, this movie is mesmerizing. Yeah, the animation style is a little wonky by today's standards, where you can CGI an entire remake of The Lion King and call it live action, but I feel like that adds to the charm. There's an ensemble of side characters who bring a lot of personality, like Harry, an over-the-top, theatrically inclined, movie and comic-obsessed werewolf. Who can relate? There's a vampire family that I kind of love the dynamic of. There's Mr. Pettibone, who is Scary Godmother's gay roommate. Literally, he is the stereotypical gay best friend to the main character, who is literally a skeleton in the closet. And of course, Bugaboo, the monster who lives under your bed. Yours, specifically. He's coming for you. Hannah and Bugaboo develop a friendship after she is utterly terrified of him, which makes sense as he is the boogeyman, as well as a landlord, terrifying, unholy. This carries over into the sequel, where after Jimmy and his friends scare Hannah, Hannah and the Monsters, great band name, get back at them by scaring them. Jimmy's friends, Daryl, Katie, and Bert, become friends with Hannah, while Jimmy is still a hemorrhoid on the ass of any social interaction. Also, Jimmy is now voiced by Alexander Ludwig from Grown Ups 2. Jimmy's friends are tired of his shit because they should be. He's so traumatized by what happened last Halloween that he goes full fuck it mode and decides to cancel Halloween almost entirely. He decides to wreck his friends' plans by kicking in pumpkins and poisoning candy and fucking up costumes. Somehow he breaks into stores and writes flammable on them, which I don't know how that works, because wouldn't the store have had to do that? It's a little cartoon logic. This wreaks havoc on the Fright side because apparently it runs on Halloween spirit. The all is lost moment is a doozy.
The all is lost moment!
Scully falls apart, the vampires turn human, but not the werewolf for some reason, and Scary Godmother loses her color, because which, I don't know. This made way more sense when I was a kid. While all of this is happening, Jimmy is turning into the actual devil, hairy ears and all, which is pretty weird. I have hair on my ears. Does that make me the devil? Yes. Happy ending! Obviously, this is a children's movie. After all, Jimmy learns to love Halloween again and gets over his PTSD. Hooray! Probably should have gone to therapy instead. Are these movies anything to get boned up over? Not necessarily. They're no Rankin and Bass, but they do hold a special place in my heart. Both these specials came out in the prime of my childhood, and I remember waiting for them to come on TV every year and making sure I was parked in front of that boob tube so I could watch. These are definitely fun, spooky movies that are perfect for the Halloween season. If you haven't seen these movies, they are free to watch on YouTube. So check them out. And that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. There is more spooky shit yet to come. I hope you guys are enjoying these Halloween themed videos. They are some of my favorite ones to make because obviously Halloween is one of the best holidays out there. You get to dress up, you get to eat candy, you get to have fun. Give this video a big old thumbs up, like, comment, share, subscribe. I am here every single Monday putting out new videos to the best of my abilities. If you like movies and TV shows and snacks, I'm your guy. My name is Travis, and this is Wonder Nerd. Remember, nerds rule.